Hi, my name is Mark Ben Wilson, and today I'm going to talk about different percussive guitar techniques. I'm only going to really use two for this one. I'm going to do a few videos to sort of spread them out, and this one is using a guitar as a drum, which is fairly common these days, I guess, and also tapped harmonics, which is very cool. I guess the third thing is also tambora, which is where you hit the strings here. So I'm going to talk about those things, and I'm going to use a musical example, just a little chord sequence with a rhythm to demonstrate that and give you something to practice. Because it's great having the techniques there to use, but it's nice just to have a piece of music to get you going with it and give you some ideas. And then the idea is you can expand on what I've shown you, and you can put your own ideas to it, add a tune to it, or change the chords around, and just kind of be creative, and have some fun with it, because that's what it's all about, really. So first thing I'll do is I'll just show you what we're going to do, and then I'll walk you through each step and show you the techniques. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. The first thing we need to do before we start playing anything is make sure we're in the same tuning. I'm in Dadgad. If you're not familiar with that, basically the name of the tuning is the tuning if you spell out each letter. So Dadgad. So we've got D, A, D, G, A, D. Okay, so the low E goes down to the D string, a tone. The next three strings are the same, so A, D, G, just as normal. The B string, the second string, goes down a tone to A, that's that one, and the high E string goes down a tone to D, which is that one. So we have D, A, D, G, A, D, okay? So it gives us this sound, okay? Which is a pretty common tuning in this kind of style. Right, so once you're tuned, the same tuning and pitch as me, we'll get started. So first thing we're going to do is just hold down the first chord, which is D major. So first finger is going to go on the G string, 2nd fret, and I'm using my third finger to go on the D string, the 4th string, in the 4th fret, just holding down 2 strings, just those 2, and then the other ones are open. Okay, so if we strum that, get a nice big D major sound. Right, keep that held down, and then with the right hand we're going to go through the techniques. So the first one is tambora, which I mentioned a minute ago, which is where we hit the strings here. Okay, so it is literally just hit the strings, bounce off, hit it like a drum, just think of it like a drum. If you stay on there too long, then you're just going to mute the strings, so you want to come straight off and do it right by the saddle, down here by the bridge. Just come straight off, because the strings are nice and tight and you've got a lot of tension there, so you can really whack it. So they're not as responsive here. So that plays the chord, and you get a percussive kind of kick drum sound at the same time, which is really cool. So that's a very useful technique. So that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to hit tambora, and then we're going to hit the body of the guitar down here with this part of our wrist to give us another kick drum. So we've got 1, 2. You can do it anywhere, but we're going to be down here for our next hit, next kind of snare sound, if you like, which is down here underneath the body, just with the fingers, nice flat fingers, and just give that a tap. So that's why we do the kick drum there, and then we do the snare. So that's the third thing. So let's just put that together, keeping your D held down, your D major, and we've got tambora, kick drum, snare. Okay, so we've got like that kind of sound. Okay, great. Okay, the fourth thing is going to be the harmonics, the tapped harmonics, which are really nice, and you can get them in, I mean, harmonics all over the neck, all over the string, from right from here to here, but the clearest place, as you may know, is the 12th fret. So we're going to tap the 12th fret with our index finger right over the fret wire. And you can use the flat part of your finger here, like this, or the side of your finger, like that. Either's fine. So just practice doing that a few times. And that's going to be the fourth thing we're going to add into the piece. Okay, so let's try that from the top. So we've got, okay, great. Once you've done a harmonic tap, we go back to the snare sound, and then we've got our full beat. That's the whole rhythm. That's the whole thing that we're just going to loop around. Okay, so I'm just going to put that all together. Okay, so we've got this time 19th fret, exactly the same thing. Harmonic tap on the 19th. So we're going to alternate between 12, 19, 12, 19. So we go. Cool, there we go, next chord. E minor 11. E minor 11. So we're going to hold down for the low 3 strings, the low 3 bass strings for this one. So the 6, 5 and 4 string are held down in the 2nd fret, and we've got 3 open strings. The top 3 strings are open. So make sure you arch over those. Gives us this sound. Which is a really nice chord. And it's exactly the same rhythm, so we're going to go. Down to the 5th fret, gives us G sus2. So the low 3 strings on the 5th fret, top 3 are open again, so we've got. Same thing again. Then back to D, back to our first shape. That's it, that's the whole thing. So I hope that was useful. I hope that that's given you some ideas so you can write your own pieces of music using these techniques. And if you're already performing some solo acoustic guitar pieces, hopefully it's given you some ideas to add into your performance. I'm going to be doing lots more videos on percussive guitar and contemporary techniques using little musical examples. So don't forget to subscribe if you like this kind of thing, if it's going to be useful for you. And if you've got any questions, just comment on my page, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. But yeah, have some fun with your music, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.